Hey everyone, NIBBLE-WHISKERS here. This gray one with the stripes is me, William Thomas Brown. Yep, that was my name. I know you might be thinking, the NIBBLE-WHISKERS? Why is your name NIBBLE-WHISKERS and not William? Well, that is a good question. But, honestly, I didn't like my name growing up. So that's why I chose NIBBLE-WHISKERS with the help of Kinsey. Again, also you might be thinking, NIBBLE-WHISKERS? Why did it say the Olympic and not the Titanic? Well, I wasn't born on the Titanic, I was born on the Olympic. Anyways, this cat right here is my mama, Elizabeth Brown. Then this guy right here is my papa, Joseph Brown. And these cats right here are my brother and sister. First one is George Brown, second one is Mary Brown. So, everyone, let's get on to the story. So, once upon a time, on December 13th, 1911, I think, my memory's kind of weird, and on the Olympic, it was the first time it was sailed. A little bit after, but we just go with the flow. So, what all happened was, that day, I was born with my brother and sister. We were all pretty good together, but when we got off the Olympic, that's when we got on the Titanic, and we had no clue what was about to happen. So, when we got on the Titanic, we thought that this was going to be another fun adventure, like the last one that we just had. But we never knew what was going to happen, that we were going to pass away. So, we were ship cats. We were all boarded to the Titanic with the guards and the crewmates. So when we went on the Titanic, they brought us into this room. And the room was very tiny because all the rooms in the Titanic were very tiny. We went into this room, and that's where we sat. We sat there. And we spent our time having fun and being okay. But then, that day, when the Titanic started sinking, we would never forget it if we were still alive. So basically what happened was, that night we were all sleeping in our beds. Then, weirdly, I told my mama, "Mom, why are we sideways?" Then Mom looked out the ship window. She said, "Kids, the ship is sinking." So as fast as we could, we clawed open that door and sprinted out of there. My mama grabbed me by the neck, and my papa had my two siblings by the neck too. We were sprinting out of that boat. Then there was no other. Everyone has already escaped. Most people have already escaped. So we didn't have any life rafts. My mama wanted us to survive. The last life raft just went down, and my mama wanted us all to survive. So you know what my mama did? She jumped in that water and started swimming to the lifeboats immediately as she could, with me in her teeth. My papa jumped in as well, with my siblings trying to run to the boat. But on the way there, my sister got dropped in the water, and we never saw her again. She is drowned there. My papa could not stop. He was really worried, but he couldn't stop because that water was so cold. He couldn't stop to come get her. He was already far past behind her. We all just had to go with it. But by the time my mama swam over to where the lifeboat was, they were already far away. Here's the emotional part. As my mama was swimming as fast as she could, she dropped me. But luckily, I learned how to swim on the Olympic, so I was swimming my life out. My arms were so tired, my legs were so tired. I was huffing and puffing, but I had to keep going. I didn't want to die. Then, as I could barely see, I saw my mom drop to the ground. I was speechless. I looked to my dad behind me, and he just stared at me and said, "Keep going." I kept swimming and swimming until I got too tired, and I just dropped to the ground. I couldn't do it anymore. I just dropped. And when I was going under that water, I saw everything. It was not good. Surprisingly, I actually saw my mama about 10 feet behind me. I had really good eyesight, but it was too late. She was already resting on a rock, gone. And I knew I'd be like that soon. So, as I was drowning in that water, not being able to push myself up, I just let it get to me. I just sat there and closed my eyes and hoped that it'd be over with as fast as it could. But eventually, when I had my eyes closed and I was trying to go to sleep, everything went dark. I was gone. I saw my body laying there on the ocean floor while my soul was drifting up. That's when I knew I was gone. I was out. I wasn't there anymore. I never knew if my papa and my brother were still alive. They probably were. My brother probably wasn't. But my daddy probably was. He never gave up. I wouldn't be surprised if my papa was at that lifeboat as I was drowning. I am sorry for telling you this story, but people asked for it, so I had to get it out. Hopefully you enjoyed this. Hopefully. And that's it. That's the whole story about how it happened. Sorry if you expected like a live action thing about me on the Titanic getting out. I'm not going to be able to do that in one day because I forgot about it all this weekend and all yesterday. Yeah, I did it the night before today. So yeah, I couldn't do a live action thing because that would be too much and I don't have that many cats. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this and please give me some suggestions on the next movie because I have no clue what to do. Thanks for being here. Bye.